and we have her kid now, so we're trying to somehow get some more income because she's not giving us.
It's truly heartbreaking to see a parent forced to come to court over something like this.
You all are just that great of grandparents. Your children want to leave their children with you.
Yes,
Well, they did such a good job raising me. They might.
It's clear that abandoning her children hasn't sparked even a hint of remorse in Kayla. She's stuck in a delusional mindset, actually, believing she deserves praise for her appalling treatment of both her parents and her own kids.
Give me an opportunity to speak with your parents, and I promise you I will come over here to you, okay?
Got it.
Okay.
I think my mama always been jealous of me.
Jealous? What on earth could her mother possibly be jealous of? Her responsibility? Her selfishness? Her overwhelming sense of entitlement?
It's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Sounds like y'all need therapy court instead of support court.
Jealous of her.
That's what she said.
Is that why you went missing for a year and a half?
Seriously, where did she disappear to for over a year and a half? That gasp from the judge says it all. Exactly how we all felt hearing that bombshell.
I was taking care of business.
At 16?
Yes.
What kind of business at 16?
You know what? Let's finish this business.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
With the child.
About her so-called achievements while her parents sit there, shattered, carrying the weight of her abandoned children. What an excuse. Kayla seems like just another career-focused mom who selfishly dumps her kids on others, all in the name of chasing her own goals.
What is he, 6 months now?
6 months, yeah.
Oh, it's a newborn.
Yeah,
Yes.
You left your newborn baby with your parents?
every day.
Well, I mean, people make mistakes. And
So
It's hard to tell if she regrets abandoning her family or just having the baby in the first place. Judging by her actions, it seems like the latter.
Wow.
you knew what you
pretty
were
much.
doing.
If I could take it back, I would, honestly. But
If you could take what back?
Really?
everything that's happened over the last year and a half.
It's truly shocking to see a mother turn her back on her own newborn. How unlucky is that poor child, robbed of a mother's love and affection before he even had a chance.
You were pregnant within the last year and a half. Are you speaking about taking that back?
Yes, it was a mistake. People make mistakes all the time.
Our grandchild is not a mistake, okay?
I'm
You're
going
right.
to
I love
I'm
them.
going to act like you did not
love-
just
Finally, a firm response from the judge. Without it, who knows how much further Kayla would have gone with her outrageous claims to hurt her parents.
I'm going to act
Show
like
it.
you did not just say that,
Wow.
and we're going to move forward with what's going on today.
Okay.
The reality is that you have a 6-month-old baby boy.
Judge, fully in her element, delivered a verbal wake-up call, putting Kayla in her place. Progress seemed possible until Kayla threw out yet another lousy excuse to dodge accountability.
Passed off to your parents. Okay? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. They're here today because they want you to pay child support for your son.
The courtroom had been packed. The crowd would have erupted, either in outrage or sheer disbelief. Kayla's excuse? She left her kids with her parents because they supported her and made her happy. What kind of twisted payback is that for the people who only ever cared for her?
They set up the baby shower and all of that. I never
What does
signed up
that
for any
mean?
of that. And at the baby shower, they let me know that if it was anything that I need, they would be there.
Right.
And I need
They-
them right now.
wait a
And
minute.
So they
Kayla wanted to brush it off. There was no way she'd dare cross. The judge now. The fiery glare of frustration and anger made it clear. She wasn't having any of Kayla's pathetic excuses.
Threw you a baby shower and told you whatever you needed, they would be there to help, right? Not to, is that a yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How? Could Kayla possibly think it was okay to dump yet another child on her aging parents after they'd already sacrificed their strength and years raising her?
Not necessarily take parentage away from you for your child. You understand that, right?
I understand.
They're grandparents. They're not parents.
Exactly.
Let's be real. Her parents aren't in court for help with Christy's child. They handled that mess the first time. This time, they're here to make sure Kayla steps up, either by paying her dues or finally taking responsibility.
I believe you should be financially supporting your baby boy while he's with your parents.
Hello?
I do, but at the same time,
But-
y'all doing it for Christy. Why can't you do it for me?
The situation is spiraling fast, fueled by her stubbornness and arrogance. Does Kayla really think she can treat her parents like a free daycare while she gallivants around chasing her own
What's
desires?
to do with that?
I mean, it's only fair.
So because
Life is
they
not
have
fair.
your sister's children, they should take in a new baby?
Let's not forget the real tragedy here. How much that baby will miss out on, growing up without their actual parents to nurture and guide them.
Parents have gone to school and have raised minor children. It happens every day, every single day. So you're not doing anything that's special.
Absolutely heartbreaking to see a child being abandoned like this leaving. The grandparents who should be enjoying their later years burdened and struggling both emotionally and financially, strapping her newborn onto them and leaving them high and dry. It's beyond.
This route, then your parents have to do what they have to do and make sure that you're at least financially supporting these children. Now, how much is it that
It's mind-blowing how blissfully unaware she is of just how selfish and downright immoral she sounds, treating her parents and child like disposable burdens. From the moment she opened her mouth, it was painfully obvious. Where this was heading wasn't.
I make about 48,000.
What?
Here they go.
they didn't even know you were making this kind of money?
I mean,
Answer
The judge had no patience for her nonsense. Cutting through the muttering and excuses, she laid down the law. Kayla was hit with a child support order. Every month, she'll now have to pay her parents for raising the child she so easily abandoned.
a no.
no,
You didn't tell your parents you're making this kind of money.
I didn't even feel like I had to
Why would you feel like that?
because it's
Good thing she spoke up when she did, because it reminded the judge of one more expense coming her way.
You want me to say it a little louder? It's $250 for a health insurance reimbursement. Okay? Plus your child support obligation of $671.
Yes.
That brings monthly child support.
Living the high life while dodging her blood ties? No more. The judge ruled firmly in favor of the parents, forcing their selfish daughter to finally face the consequences. Abandoning her child without a second thought? Unforgivable. Now she'll pay, literally.